everybody, welcome back. This is my mid-year debt update. So we are 6 months into the year. I just wanted to kind of show progress and comparison from the beginning of the year. It's not going to be super interesting just because there hasn't been anything like drastic or major, but I think it's a good point to document and a good point to kind of like check in with myself, check in with you guys, just kind of share where I'm at and, you know, go over numbers and things. So I know this looks like a ton of writing. It is. I'm going to work from the head down, but, so up here, and I've shown this before in like a prettier graph on Google Sheets, but I just wrote out my debts, what my start of the year balance was for each of them, what the current balance is. This number here is the difference, the first blue number, and then this second number is the percentage I've paid off of my starting balance from the year. So like for my auto loan, this is not the starting balance of my auto loan. This is just the starting balance from the beginning of 2023, which is really all I'm tracking because before this year, I've always tracked my spending and I've always made my minimum payments, but my focus was never debt payoff. My focus was just like pay my bills. So anyway, I'm really happy with all of these. Like I said, there's nothing crazy to report. I've been making all of my minimum payments. There's been no extra payments in the sense that like an extra chunk of money has gone towards the debt. However, for a couple of these, I guess you could consider it extra, and I'll go over that in a second. But auto loan looks great. SoFi loan, same. Discover. This one is like always disheartening to me because, if you look at my starting balance and, the current balance, it's my minimum payment on my Discover each month is $180. So for 6 months for it to be at, only a difference of $240, it's because of the crazy interest rate, right? Like the interest rate is 27 point something. It's just like sad to see that, but whatever. It is what it is. At least, there is some growth and it is going down. It's just going to take a while. And once I get a snowball, oh my God, what a beautiful day that's going to be once I have a snowball to start hitting that mother. Anyway, credit union loan. This one I'm good with too. MasterCard. So I took some of the money off my MasterCard and put it on this Bank of America card, which has 0% interest for 21 months, which I'm really happy I did. So that's why this one went down so significantly. If I hadn't done that, it would be in close quarters with Discover Card because the MasterCard interest rate is 28 point something percent, which is crazy. Visa is also one that's barely gone down, but my minimum payment on my Visa is $59. So that's why there's not a ton of progress there. And then I've only made one payment on my Bank of America card. So that's why, I added it on here. Technically the starting balance is not the start of the year. It's like as of a month ago, but it's still a debt. So now my extra payments, we'll call them. So Discover, the minimum payment that I started paying at the beginning of the year was $180. Since then, it's gone down a little bit. Like it's gone down to like $177, $175, whatever it is. I still pay the $180. I wouldn't call that like extra, but it is technically a little bit. For MasterCard, that payment started at $135 at the beginning of the year because I put so much on my Bank of America card. It's now at like $107, I think, as the minimum payment, but I still put on the $135. And then for Visa, that interest rate's so low, it's kind of like the least of my problems, honestly. So I just put the $59. Actually, I think this one's down to like $56 as a minimum payment, but I still put that $59 on because why not, right? It's already budgeted. And then of course this has no interest, so that's always going to be $35, well, until the 21 months. But anyway, so that's where my debts are. Like I said, happy with it. I'm glad that I've made all the minimum payments and yeah. So for my starting total this year, I was $38,936.11 in debt. Currently owe just over $32,000. The difference is here, and I've paid off almost 18%, which is awesome. For my credit score, this is something that I'm not really concerned about, but a couple people asked that I track it. It's only gone up 1 point. Excuse me. It's only gone up 1 point, and honestly, before I opened the Bank of America card, it was higher. And ever since I opened it, it went down and then it went up 1 point because my credit score when I started the year was 629. So yay, I guess. And then debt calculator, so if you put all of these into a debt calculator that calculates your debt snowball, it says that I'm going to be debt free by February of 2026. My goal is still to be debt free by the end of 2025. I truly believe once I can get a better handle on extra money, which is not going to be anytime soon, I'm hoping near the end I can really amp up and put a ton of extra money. Well, okay, I'm speaking ambitiously. I'm hoping near the end I can really amp up and put whatever I can at debts. Right now it's like pure survival mode for me. I'm like, I don't want to say I'm struggling, but like I am borderline struggling. Like I'm about to be struggling. Is like I can look ahead, I see that the struggle is coming, I'm like trying to avoid it, but there's no way to avoid it, and I'm like what do? I can't really do anything. But anyway, so that's where I'm at. But anyway, all of that to say, I still want to be debt free by the end of 2025. I think it's achievable. It's only 2 months. Like, worst comes to worst, 2 months later, February 2026, not a big deal. You know what I mean? But I still feel like I can achieve this debt free goal by the end of 2025. So we shall see. But yeah, that's my little mid-year check-in. I think I covered all my bases there. So anyway, happy Friday. I hope you're enjoying your evening and enjoy your weekend, and I will talk to you real soon. Bye.